While they wait, Papaia notices two old men talking about recent events. Old Man 1. And then you know what he said. Old Man 2. That they disappeared. Old Man 1. Even more. He said they took him on board. Papaia. Excuse me. Do you happen to know a certain Odd Boots? The two old men look at each other and burst out laughing. Old Man 1. What is this? A joke. Old Man 2. Where'd you get that name? Is this some hidden camera prank? Papaia. Oh, sorry. Looks like you don't know him. Old Man 2. Of course we know him. This is a small town. Old Man 1. We were just messing with you. Igor. Odd Boots? Has anyone ever taken this guy seriously in his life? Ah, yes, us, at Nasal. Papaia. Do you know where I can find him? Old Man 2. Probably on a spaceship. The two laugh again. Papaia. Ha, ha. Good one. And if I don't find him on the spaceship, where else could I? Old Man 1. At the workshop near the fountain. What's it called again? Old Man 2. Eurojunk. Papaia. Okay, okay. Another joke. Banani. No, Papaia. They're serious. The workshop really is called Eurojunk. I just found it here on maps. Igor. Well, that explains everything. The aliens abducted him to get their spaceship repaired. After finishing their meal, the four get up, but Ravioli needs to use the bathroom. Banani. Right now. Igor. Typical Ravioli. He always needs the bathroom at the worst possible moment. Ravioli leaves, looks for the bathroom, but can't find it. He opens a random door. Inside, he finds the waitress changing clothes. She sees him and screams in fright. Someone tells him, the bathroom is the other door. Ravioli notices the side door. It's huge, decorated, with the word bathroom written in giant block letters. Everyone laughs. Ravioli blushes like a ripe tomato. Igor comments. Now that Ravioli has finally found the bathroom, his next problem in there will be finding the toilet. Let's hope he doesn't mistake it for the sink. When they arrive at the workshop, they ask the mechanic about Odd Boots. Papaia. Excuse me? Could you tell me where I can find Mr. Odd Boots? We were told he works here. Mechanic. Odd Boots? Are you kidding me? Papaia. I know it might sound strange, but... Mechanic. No. Just kidding. You've got him right in front of you. That's me. Papaia. Ah, good. We're from Nasal. We've heard about your experience. Odd Boots. No. Look. I've got nothing to say. Papaia. What? But we thought that. Odd Boots. Listen. I'm sick of being mocked by the media. That's why I've got nothing to say. Banani. Don't you understand? We're not gossip journalists. Nasal is a serious and objective company. We just want to help you understand. Papaia. Forget it, Banani. Papaia hands Odd Boots a business card. Odd Boots. Banani. And here I thought mine was the weird name. Banani. Hey. My name's not weird. I've had it since I was born. Odd Boots. Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Igor. Mr. Odd Boots, why don't you hire him? Banani. Why would I? I already have a job. Igor. Don't listen to him. He's about to lose that one anyway. But he could still be useful to you. Odd Boots. Oh, really? And what can he do? Is he a mechanic? Igor. Even better. Banani's an expert at fixing everything with duct tape. He could be handy whenever you can't find spare parts. The four leave the workshop. Ravioli. Great. Nothing came of it. Now we can go home. My mom's making lasagna tomorrow for lunch. Papaia. Not so fast, Ravioli. Remember, they sent us here to complete a mission. Igor. Yeah, the mission to free up office desks for the new staff. Banani. But what are we going to do? Oddboots doesn't want to cooperate. Papaia. You know what? Let's go back to that bar and see what we can get out of it. Ravioli. Bar. Excellent idea. And let me tell you, Papaia. I still want to try their little pizzas. They looked really good. Igor. Try. That's a euphemism. Papaia, you'd better plan these bar stops more carefully. Otherwise, with Ravioli around, the mission budget will run out before the city runs out of pizza dough. The four get back in the car and head toward the bar. Back inside, they find the two old men from earlier. Old man 1. What? Oddboots wouldn't talk to you. Old man 2. Sarcastic. Strange. Must be because he's afraid of making the Martians mad. Papaia. Do you happen to know anyone else who claims to have seen those UFOs? Old man 1. Sure. There are those guys at the airport. Banani. Anyone else come to mind? Old man 2. Why are you so interested in this story, anyway? Don't tell me you actually believe it too. Papaia. Excuse me, but didn't we already tell you we're from Nasal and we're conducting an investigation? Old man 1. Yes, but it seems odd to me that Nasal would be interested in this stuff. Aren't you supposed to be scientists? Igor. Exactly. You've hit the nail on the head. They should be scientists, but they're not quite there yet. And that's exactly why Nasal sent them here. Old man 2. Ah, I see. Time to make room for the young ones. The two laugh. Papaia. No. Listen. As it happens, this is a very important mission. The two laugh again. Ravioli, firm. Listen. I got into Nasal through connections. And now they've sent me here chasing UFOs, while back home my mom is kneading lasagna dough for tomorrow. And guess what? I won't be there to eat it. You want to know what I think about UFOs? I think they don't exist, and I can't wait to bust this hoax so I can finally get back home. A moment of silence. Old man 1, serious. Okay. There's also that group of kids who were camping out. Papaia. Can you tell me their names? After gathering all the information, the four return to the car. Banani. What do we do? Do we go straight to the kids? Papaia. No. I want to talk to the people at the airport first. In a few minutes, they arrive at the small airport for private flights. Papaia rings the intercom and is welcomed inside the small control center, which looks more like a converted office. The director, Bob, receives them. Bob. Hello. Can I help you? Papaia. Hello. We're from Nasal and we're investigating those anomalies you recorded last night. Bob. What anomalies? Banani. Come on. The UFOs, the old guys at the bar told us you saw them too. Bob. UFOs. Nobody here saw any UFOs. Sorry. Bob turns around and goes back into his office, closing the door behind him. Ravioli. And now? He doesn't want to talk either. Papaia. If Banani had been a little more tactful, maybe. Igor. Tact? Banani lost that in the last explosion in the garage, after one of his usual experiments. Meanwhile, Banani is fiddling with a console that looks like an important scientific instrument. Papaia. What on earth are you doing, Banani? Banani. Look at this, Papaia. They made a giant screen version of Tetris. The problem is I can't get those lines up there to line up. Papaia. Idiot. That's not a video game. It's the flight plan console. You've messed everything up? Banani. Oops. Really? Ravioli. Put that thing down, Banani, or you'll make some planes crash. Banani. Yeah, but since the damage is already done, let me play a little longer, just enough to finish the level. Igor. Sure. And the congratulations screen will come straight from a plane on fire. Papaia grabs Banani by the arm and drags him away. As they leave in the car, alarm sirens sound and red flashing lights can be seen from the control tower. Ravioli. Great. Now they'll think we did it on purpose. Besides being crazy fanatics, we're terrorists too. Igor. Relax. The worst that can happen is playing Tetris, with prison gruel portions. Papaia parks the car in a residential driveway. Banani. Are you sure this is the right address? Papaia. I'm sure. I passed it to the IT guys. They found it on a website. Igor. If it's on the internet, it must be true. Ravioli. Hey. Shouldn't we ask the parents for permission to talk to him? Papaia. No, no. Trust me, it's fine. Banani. Watch out, they still do lynchings around here. Igor. If that's the case, the airport folks are already looking for you. Papaia. Quiet. There he is, coming. The boy, named TJ, walks past them. Papaia catches up and starts walking alongside him. Papaia. Excuse me? Are you TJ? TJ. Who are you? How do you know my name? Papaia. Don't worry, I'm a scientist. From Nasal. We're investigating last night's UFO sightings. Did you see anything? TJ. No comment. Papaia. Come on. Say something. TJ. Have a nice day. TJ walks away without looking back, while Papaia and the others exchange defeated looks. Banani. Now what? Nobody wants to talk. Igor. Strange. The next day they return to the office and go to the boss to report. Boss. So. Papaia. A waste of time. Nobody wants to talk. Boss. What do you mean? Papaia. That guy, Oddboots. He's afraid of being made fun of. The others didn't even look at us. Boss. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Papaia. Strange. Igor. Exactly what I've been saying. Boss. Do you have something to add, Igor? Igor. Yes. At first, I thought it was a move to get us fired, but then we get to that bar, and the two old men confirm everything. Boss. Everything. Igor. Yes. First that guy, Oddboots. His car stops suddenly. For no reason. He sees a big light, in the middle of nowhere, stopping right above him. And finally, he says he was abducted by aliens. Then, at the airport, at the exact same moment, the radar records an anomaly. And then, 3 kids camping nearby, that same night, at the same hour, see the same strange light in the sky. And after all that, none of the witnesses wants to say a word about it. Boss. I'd say you found something interesting. I want you to go back there and try to talk to them again. Do it today. Ravioli. No. My lasagna. The illusion of having been able to eat it is worse than if we had stayed there. Banani. Boss, excuse me, but I think those people arranged all of this to stage a hoax. Boss. Oh, really? And why? Banani. I don't know, maybe to get media attention, a moment of fame. Boss. And what do you think, Papaia? Papaia. It seems unlikely that these people, who have such different jobs and don't even know each other, could have coordinated in some way. And for what? 5 minutes of fame? Boss. And you, Ravioli, what do you think? Ravioli. I think it's a scam, and someone is making money off it. Boss. Good. Then go back there, and each of you focus on your own lead. Papaia will look for evidence of the phenomenon, Banani will investigate the conspiracy, and Ravioli will check the scam.